Hello everybody, this is Carlo Customs here, and this is my first ever YouTube video on this channel, rather. And I just want to start off by saying this: you guys should know this as a Lego Customs channel, like I have here. So now I'm not gonna do anything else time-consuming about this topic. I'm just gonna say, please stick around. Maybe you'll see more things in the future. I'm going to be doing maybe some tutorials about something, some more groups of Lego Customs. But anyways, let's get started on this interesting game with the figures that I've made of it. And starting off, we have my take on Bonnie. Now the thing I did here with Bonnie, I gave him a fat stomach. My lighting is very, very bad, I noticed, but I'm gonna eventually fix that. And I just gave him like the outline, well, not really outline, but I just gave him gray belly, the gray stomach, and that overlaps. Sorta the snout. I don't really know what to call that. I know Foxy has that, but anyways, I outlined the inner ears with the same gray as well. It's really hard to see there. I'm gonna try to focus in on this. Yeah, you can start to see it. You see the little dots of red paint. And see, I got like the little black on top to see them as the eyelids, or like the little shutters the animatronics have. I don't really know what to call them. But anyways, I also gave him a red bow tie. I outlined the arms, the legs, and also the ears to show the separation in the animatronic parts. But anyways, that pretty much wraps. Oh, I guess I should also talk a little bit history about Bonnie. Well, Bonnie is one of the few to be believed to cause a bite of 87, which is something in the game, which is its history. It's a very, very interesting game. A lot of people have dug theories out of it. It's just very, very cool and interesting. And nothing really much to say. He's the first one you ever encounter in the game. He's probably the most common one to come to the door. Okay, that's all I have to say, and now let's move on. And here we have Chica. Now, Chica was pretty quick to make, if I have to say. I did the continuation of the separation between the animatronic parts, which I displayed in Body. All these animatronics have that. So, don't really have to go over that all the time. So here is the beak that I sculpted. So just stick it out. 2 layers. I just dotted in some teeth because they're pretty separated. They I gave it sort of a creepy, like feel. I don't know how to describe how I think of it, but anyways, I outlined her. Yes, her. It's a lot of people have been debating about the males of each animatronic, so I dropped it. So for the hair, I just used toothpicks, and then I engraved the eyebrows, and then later painted them in. Same with the eyes, which are purple, with the same little like shutters or eyelids or. Hold on, maybe if I can try to get this to focus it. Alright, that's better. So I see the purple in there. I also, if you can see, dotted in the beak with black. And the let's see message. I mean, it's not good. I have another Chica from another game, and the let's eat that I drew on there was so much. I didn't draw it, I painted it. I tried to do like 100% paint, but anyways. Oh yeah, I should mention how I did it. Well, I just got my purple paint, outlined one layer, and then I drew on the let's eat, but I had to be aware, I had to look out of like hitting the sides, or else the yellow will like completely cover over the purple paint. So I'm lucky about that. I'm lucky that didn't happen. If I can get her back on the base, then alright. So history on Chica. the back of her teeth. She has a back row of teeth, which are believed to cause that the phone guy was stuffed in. That's her history or theory. All these are pretty much theories and speculation so far, but I personally don't believe that. The reason why is because in the second game, you can realize that she has another animatronic pair of teeth, so maybe it could be that. If you've seen the games, you know what I'm talking about. But anyways, that's all my history and my review on Chica. Now let's move on to the next animatronic. Now here we have Golden Freddy. And I use pretty different techniques on him. See, if I take him off the base here, you can start to see I drew his teeth. I actually painted his teeth on there. I did the dimples just with Freddy, which we'll see eventually. I did the balls of clay, and I poked a hole in them. I stuck them on the side of the head for the ears, and for the hat, I just got a cylinder of clay, and then just push it down there. Then got a ball of clay and pushed them out so I can have a nice flat round slice of clay. Pushed it down. So that's basically how it worked out. You guys probably have already guessed that, but I just wanted to restate that. He's all held together on a certain brick that holds up that stands his body on, and it can also clip onto his legs, so he can look like they're connected. He can slump over. The thing I was trying to aim for this animatronic, the look for him, is to make him sort of look slanted over, like lazily put together, and sort of slumped over. That's all I really think when I see him. Once again, I did the lines of separation between the animatronic suit, and gave him black hollow eyes, accurate to the game. I also gave him dimples on each side of his face, which I'm really proud of. This I'm really not, but this one I'm almost, but the bottom one is sort of smudged. But anyways, that's a hawk, if you might hear in the background. You may not, I don't know. But anyways, I once again engraved his eyelids, his eyebrows, and then painted them in, so they're actually feelable. I don't know if that's a word, but got a nice feel to them. So, and under his chin, there's a little bow tie. And the way I sculpted him was to make his head sort of at a slant. You may be able to see it if I stand him straight up against a brick. There we go. Sort of see it. And for the arms, I basically just super glued them each to the side. Had to hold them for a while. And that pretty much sums up Golden Freddy. Really, really cool character. Oh yeah, and I forgot to give the history on him. People thought that in the first game he was an Easter egg, but as the second game came around, their ideas completely changed because his AI levels were changeable, which means like maybe he's physical or maybe he's just supernatural force, like the marionette or the puppet, because declared now the puppet. But anyways, yeah, Golden Freddy, we don't know really anything on him. He might be in the office in the third game, some people have been speculating. So let's go ahead. Why did I move him off? So let's go ahead and move on to the next animatronic. And here we have Freddy. Now to start off and talk about Freddy, once again, outline of the suit for the separation of the suit. Yeah, don't have to go over that anymore. And then here we have, if I can move my lighting, okay. And here we have the toes. The toes of the animatronic. And then the little bow tie and the stomach. I gave it a little bit of fat going. So that's pretty much it for the body up. But one thing I don't really like is because I had like this little peach color on Freddy. If you see him, he looks very peach-like, the color he is. The reason why is because one day I was mixing my browns and whites to try to get an accurate color, but it wasn't working. I had a big glob of paint. I didn't want to make it any worse, and I didn't want it to go to waste. So I stuck to this. I may change this, might not. but pretty funny story. Okay, sorry I didn't talk for a second there. But anyways, to talk a little bit more about the head. So, what I use for the creepy, very, very sinister looking smile is I did a little strip of black painting all the way around from where one cheek meets the other. Well, not really cheek, like one side hits the other. And I just dotted in the white paint like that. And then for each of the ears, I got 2 balls of clay, and then just dotted them in black, dotted them in, and then filled them in with black for the inner ear. Not saying his inner ear is black, just supposed to be the shadow effect. And here are his and here we can see his black hat, black top hat. I don't know why I said it creepily like that, but anyways. So simple, another cylinder, pressed out ball of clay to have a nice little slip of circular clay to make it once again like Golden Freddy. And for the eyes, I just did a layer of white, black, and white once again. So that basically sums up what I did for the eyes, but see, you can see the layers overlapping, but they're supposed to be. I gave him sort of a squinting effect to give him that creepy, like, I'm about to kill you sort of smile. I don't really know what to call it. Okay, we're back in focus. A little bit of history on Freddy. Freddy has a handprint on this side of his eye, our left side, and his right side, and he is believed to cause the bite of 87, which is something in the history of the game. Sorry if you hear that big slam upstairs. I'm recording this in my basement. So anyways, that pretty much wraps it on Freddy for the first game. Pretty cool. So let's move on to our last animatronic. And here we have Foxy, the king of the Pirate Cove. The thing I like about Foxy is because he has a very torn up, just a cool look like he's been through a lot, which is really awesome, I think, because it makes him seem more just, no wonder, like, he's most favorite. He's even my favorite. He's liked by a lot of people. Sorry if you hear all that banging upstairs. Just a lot of my family members just doing a lot of, I'm taking too much time on this topic. Anyways, for his hands, they're just silver. I figured I outlined the fingers on there with a little black lines. See, this is the difference I made with the line of separation between the suit. See, it's black. Hold on, you might not be able to see. Okay, and get there, hold on. Okay, now you can see. So you can see there's 2 lines of black, and in between it is some silver. So, wanted to point that out. It's a little different. I don't know if it was worth spending that much time on. But anyways, with the feet, I got some skeleton legs, put them in silver color, and then I got some regular Lego legs, cut them each in half, and put two and two together to make one full, like sort of cyborg looking legs, which I think really turned out well. I'm really, really proud of it. Sorry, false alarm with a sneeze there. Okay, so for his stomach, the little patch of beige fur is sort of at a slant, which looks really, really sleek, makes him look slender, which I really like. Oh yeah, and I also forgot, here's his little hook. It was originally the Series 8, I think it was, pirate hook. But anyways, these little black holes are supposed to be the cuts in all of the tears in him. So, to move on, now finally his head. Now the thing I did with his head was I just got some 2 little like triangle pieces of clay, put them on there, and dotted. It got some little balls for the teeth. For the teeth, I just painted them all white, painted some yellow for the gold, which really, because I don't have gold paint yet, and for the eye, I just got a white half circle, and then I dotted a yellow, and then I dotted that in white to make it seem more real, because they want it to be solid, yellow. Oh, the interesting thing I want to mention is this is my third head I did unboxing. I did 3 others. One of them broke, but one of them is around here. Ah, I can't find them. Alright. I guess I can't show you yet, but I might. I don't know. In a future video. Anyways, so for a little history, Foxy was believed to cause the bite of 87. Alright, so, and the reason why is because he's sort of discontinued animatronic, and he's sort of a discontinued animatronic, and nobody really knows what he once did. Some people think his jaw is broken, which was proven wrong. But anyways, let's move on to the end of this video. So that wraps up my first video and all of my first game animatronics from Five Nights at Freddy's. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. These figures took probably all of them combined, probably maybe a week or 2 to make, because sorry about that. Because most YouTubers spend really good quality with these customs in probably 2 weeks. I don't know how they really do that, because these guys aren't that hard to do. All you have to do is wait I can say that because all you have to do, I can pretty much just spend 1 day and I really went at Bonnie. It took me maybe an hour. It wasn't really hard. I know it's just Five Nights at Freddy's, they're pretty simple, but just other people have done these too and say they did spend weeks on it. I don't know how they could have, but that's just them. I shouldn't talk about other people. My bad. So anyways, that wraps up my first ever video on this channel. I hope you guys stick around and wait for more. So, that concludes it. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all later. Goodbye.